What do we do now?
I don't know. Maybe we should talk to our fans. Oh, hey. What's up, guys?
Hey.
This is the Lenny and Nicolette show.
Again.
Still. Here we are again.
There's not really anything else to do, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're kind of stuck at home.
Yeah. So, this is something to do. It is a Sunday.
It is a Sunday. And, yep, we're just stuck here at the Copa Tower. But I did go shopping today, and I spent $200.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
a
On
big
lots
day.
of fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, we did that last week.
Yeah?
Yeah, we bought a lot of stuff and fruits and vegetables. We're almost out of fruit. We got apples left. That's it.
Oh,
But you got to
okay.
reload, man. You
Yeah,
need to go back out. So
absolutely.
you did your big shopping today?
Yeah. I'm hoping that it'll last a week.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Because I hate going to the store every day. Like some people just, oh, yeah, I need this, I need that, whatever. No, I just want it for the whole week. I don't have to think about it. This is what I'm making for dinner. This is what I'm making for lunch. This is what I got for breakfast. And that's it.
See, I don't mind going every day if we're not in quarantine.
Yeah.
You know, like in normal world, I'm like, oh, let's go to our house really quick.
Yeah, but it's a whole ordeal because
No,
you
it's a
got to
whole
put on a
project.
mask
Right.
and you have to put on your gloves.
Stand in line.
Stand in line and wait to go in.
Yeah. Right.
That's the worst part.
Yeah, and you stand. No, I hear you. Yeah, so we did our big shop. We did big shopping last week, and about 2 weeks before that, we did big shopping too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try. And because you were talking about diet earlier.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing what you're doing
It's probably.
because you're eating healthy and
Oh.
you're doing all these. And I went the opposite route. I have like all kinds of starchy shit in my house. I have
Oh,
beans, rice, and
no.
potatoes. So everything is some sort of meal or casserole. So
Well, potatoes I can have, and
Yeah.
beans I can probably have, but I can't have things like dairy, no eggs, no milk, no cheese, no,
Okay.
none of the good stuff
yeah,
that I like to load my chili up with.
you're right. Well, I could probably
So
live
it's a-
without that stuff because yesterday
Could you?
I made a whole thing of ham and bean soup,
Yeah.
and a whole tray of barbecue baked beans.
Oh, how often are you eating ham? Like every day, once a day?
No, I usually don't eat ham at all, but I made it for Easter. So
Oh, okay, so
we
you're
had it for Easter, and then I used the
just
leftovers
using the
throughout the week.
leftovers.
Yeah.
See, that's good.
I had ham sandwiches early in the week, and then I cut the ham up and used it in the soup and in the beans.
What I heard or what I read actually in this book that I've got over here, where I'm getting all of my recipes to make the healthy food right now and go on a super cleanse and see what happens. Because I really have to slim down. This is annoying and my body's hurting. So
Now, you doing the intermittent fasting?
I'm trying to. I mean, like I had said last week, I don't eat breakfast normally,
Right.
but I'm trying to make it so that I stop eating at like just before 8 because I get home at 5.
Right.
And then that's hard to say, okay, 6 o'clock, stop eating,
Right.
because I'm just home. So
It's impossible.
how can I do that?
Well, that's where intermittent
yeah.
fasting would help.
Yeah.
If you, so let's say you ate dinner like 8-ish or 9-ish,
Yeah.
or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But then you don't eat till the next day, like around 2 or 3.
Right.
And
Yeah.
not just eat. There's where people screw up the intermittent fasting thing. It's everything. You can't have anything except for water
Right.
or maybe coffee or tea.
Okay.
So you can't have sugar in your TV, no calories whatsoever. Otherwise, it affects the fast. So that includes like liquor, and people have coffee with cream or sugar. You can't have any of this stuff. So
Right.
it's basically water or coffee with no sugars or anything. And I can do that. I can do maybe 16 hours of not eating.
Not even like raw honey?
No,
Nothing.
nothing.
Wow.
Zero, just water. And I'll just drink water for 16 hours. And then
Wow.
I'll go, if I can do it right, I do 16 hours. It's supposed to, I think it's 14 hours what you're supposed No, it's 14. It's 16 hours. It's 16 hours. I
Of
usually go
fasting.
18. I'll go 16 to 18 hours.
Okay.
And then usually right around toward the back end of the fast, I would do some sort of workout. And then
Okay.
I'll eat right about an hour after this. That's why I'll eat at 18 hours.
All right.
Normally, like I didn't do it last night. I had lunch this afternoon, so I broke it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I did it the 2 nights previous. I did for sure.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
and it's probably I've lost weight through the quarantine. But
That's really good
but
because a lot of people are gaining because they're sitting at home and snacking all
yeah,
the time.
I'm not. But I think part of it also is I'm losing muscle tone.
Yeah. Yep.
But I am also like I'm wearing jeans today. Like I'm wearing everything fits.
That's
After a
good.
month. Yeah, after a month, I can put my jeans on. I go, oh shit, it's okay. I'm good.
That's really good.
Yeah, so I haven't really gained any weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I try to be. The problem with me is the late night thing. It gets me.
Yeah. Yep.
But the fast, anyway, I brought it up because the fasting thing is a great. It just helps your body go back to zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did make an interesting kind of tea today that had like ginger and turmeric and cinnamon and lemon and stuff in it.
That's good. That sounds good.
And it was like the first sip, I was like, I don't know if I like this. Maybe I should put some honey in it.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of left it alone and I kept drinking it and I'm stirring it the whole time because the stuff falls to the bottom, you know.
Right.
And I drank it all the way and I'm like, you know what? I kind of like that.
Yeah, good. It kind of forces its way on you.
Yeah.
Plus your mind is like, well, I have to like this.
Well, I mean, it's an acquired taste, kind of like myself.
Yeah. Okay.
So I figure, you know, not a lot of people like me, but some do, so it's great.
So there you go.
Maybe I'll like this.
Yeah. You're like a shitty tea.
Yes. Or sushi.
Sure. Yeah, there you go.
It's really funny. Somebody told me a long time ago that sushi was an acquired taste. And I'm like, oh, yeah, kind of like me. I'm like, I like sushi, though. So
I love sushi.
Yeah, it's good stuff. What do you like, sushi-wise?
All of it.
All of it.
I like everything. I'm not a big fan of the egg. Ever had the egg?
roe?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. No, the roe's good, but they have like almost like a scrambled egg patty thing. I'm not a big fan of that.
I don't like that at all.
I like pretty much a lot of rolls. I don't like a lot of cream cheese in my rolls.
Oh, yeah, no.
You know, there's a Philly roll that they have cream cheese in. And actually, there's some places in Mexico, every time you get sushi, they have cream cheese in every roll.
Oh, that's weird.
It's disgusting. Yeah, I was there, and I'm like, oh, I know. Why is there cream cheese in the California roll?
Yeah, that's strange.
And they're like, oh, it's the way it's served. I go, no, it's
no.
not.
You don't know how to
that way.
make California rolls.
Yeah, so that place is gross. But everything else, I like everything sushi-wise. And raw fish, I like it all.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a really big fan. So.
Nice. Well, once we get out of this quarantine,
Yeah.
I've got a few places I'd like to go to.
Yeah, I could order sushi for pickup.
Oh, yeah, true, huh?
Could do that. It doesn't keep well. That's the thing with sushi.
No.
So whatever you order, and I always order.
Got to do it like that night.
Right, but I have a tendency to order too much sushi.
Oh, yeah.
But then I'll eat it all. I'll eat all of it. I'll be like,
Oh.
whoa.
Yeah. Same with Robin, actually. We've done the all you can eat over at Midori.
Oh yeah, of course.
And we always order way too much. And after like 3 rolls,
Yeah.
3 rolls, something like that, I'm done. And I'll be like, okay, you can have the rest. And he's like, but we have more coming.
I know,
I'm like,
yeah.
no.
See, I used to do that. Like when I was living on the road doing stand up, especially when my brother would tour with me, and even we always had this thing where we would find all you can eat buffets. It was almost always Chinese buffets.
Oh, my
they have them
God.
everywhere in the world.
And Chinese food is good.
Yeah, so you go to a Chinese buffet, so I would just get plates and plates of food, and we just eat like a maniac. But I can't. I don't know if it's because I've gotten older. I have no interest in eating 4 plates of food anymore.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now, plus, I work on so many cruise ships. There's a
But you're always
buffet
eating.
every day.
Yeah.
Every day is a buffet. So I'm like,
So it gets tiresome.
yeah. There's
Yeah.
not even a second plate of food. I usually get in and get like a little food, and they're like, "Don't you want more? This is a buffet." I go, "Yeah, but it's here every day.
Yeah.
I don't need to, inhale all this food."
No.
Yeah, so I'll just get like a small plate of vegetable or whatever, one plate and I'm done.
I feel like cruise ships are the way to sin the best with gluttony.
Yeah, no, they are, man. There's a lot of. Plus, their plates are enormous. There's some plates that are like this big. I'm always like, let's just get one plate. But it's like this. You're like, okay, maybe just get half a plate.
Oh, yeah, seriously. Yeah. You don't need that much food, really. Where do you think you're going to put that? In your shoe? Come on.
But at least usually the buffets are set up where you hit the salads and vegetables first.
Yeah.
So I'll get a ton of raw vegetables and stuff first.
See, that's good. And then, you'll wait and see if you're full. And if you are full, then great.
Yeah. But then if most of what you're eating is raw vegetables, then that's good.
Yeah.
And at the end, I'll get like a little protein, something.
Yeah, it breaks down really good in your stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm trying to do the whole keep on just vegetables thing mostly. I can eat chicken and fish, which is great. Mm-hmm. I can eat most meats. Ham is a little harder because, like I started to say, I read somewhere that ham or pork of any kind takes like 14 hours to break down in your stomach, whereas like poultry or beef only takes about 6 to 8.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
I did know that red meat stays in your system longer.
Yes.
Your colon and stuff.
Yeah.
There's like days
That's
to clean
hard.
red meat out of your body.
Yeah. I feel that actually whenever I have red meat. It's rough.
Well, I've been off red meat. Like I was mainly plant-based diet for almost a whole year.
Oh, really?
2 years ago, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I know this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I did know
Yeah,
this.
I wasn't eating any meat at all.
That's
And
right.
That's why I do so many beans now at the house.
Right.
Usually when I make the bean stuff like I just made, I don't put any ham or bacon or anything in it. But we had ham, and I had kind of the smoky
So
barbecue
you might
thing
as
going, so I
well.
just went ahead and
Yeah.
used it.
Yeah, that makes
Because the
sense.
last 2 bean soups I made didn't have any meat in them. They were veggie-based, and I used root vegetables for the base. So I'll roast those, then I'll puree them, mix them into the vegetable stock. You know what I mean? And then add beans to it. And then it's all beans, carrots, vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah. And it's all vegetables. It's all vegetables.
Yeah, I got to start making more soups and stuff.
Yeah, well, I make a soup like every 2 weeks with the leftovers that I have from whatever I made throughout the
That's
week.
really good.
Because I've been my diet has been revolved around whatever I buy at the store.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking everything I buy is long term.
Yeah.
So like the ham, I knew I was going to get like 6 meals out of it.
Wow.
Different meals. You know, like I got the initial ham Easter dinner.
Yeah.
You know, and then we had ham sandwiches the next day.
Yeah.
And 2 days later we had ham and eggs.
Okay.
Okay, and then I cut the ham up and I put the ham in the soup.
Yeah.
They put the ham in the beans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everything's got legs.
I mean, when
Everything's
there's a lot left, you have to find stuff to do with it.
yeah, and it's all kind of that. It was the cooking I was raised on. My mom
Yeah.
raised 5 boys. It was everything had to be able to be used 5 different times.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
That's
I
what
mean,
we
you
do
use the
for
ham bone in the
Thanksgiving.
broth, and you know what I mean. You
Yeah,
use
yeah.
all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So every
that's
time I
good.
shop, I'm looking, I'm thinking, okay, this is good for this week, and then this weekend, the next weekend, and then I'm done for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'll get 3 main meats, and then
Ah.
just rotate those, freeze them, and then rotate
That's
them.
good. That's a really
Yeah,
good
I'm just
plan.
trying to not spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then even though I go
hear
to the
ya.
store and dropped there was a day, maybe 2 weeks ago, the shopping day, I spent close to $400.
Yeah.
Altogether.
Okay.
But it was
And it
everything.
lasted, right?
Oh, everything yeah. And then all we needed then for after a week was like some fruit. So Anna went and got some fruit. We
Oh,
spent
see?
$40 or something.
And certain fruits last a while. So, like,
Right.
you know, like the citrus lasts a while, apples last a while, bananas not so much.
No.
But I mean,
But then
you
when-
got the things that last a while, and you can
Right.
keep those, and then just go buy like strawberries and.
Yeah. And then with the bananas, Anna makes banana bread, banana cupcakes, banana.
Oh, see, that works.
So
when
then
they start to go, she can use them.
Yeah, she'll tell you. She even don't touch these 4 bananas.
Oh,
because
see.
I'll use them for protein shakes.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll do that, a little protein powder, some ice
See,
or
that's
whatever.
another thing I need to start doing for sure.
Yeah. Well, be careful too, because you're just basically condensing calories into you're drinking calories, which is always the worst thing to do.
Right. And that's what I did with my celery juice today.
Yeah. But it's not so bad. Celery juice is bad because it's such that's like a powerful, you almost get like an energy rush from something like that.
I think I did
Yeah,
too.
you do.
I'm like, let's do everything
Yeah.
right now.
And then if you always someone told me once, I knew when I was doing the vegetarian thing, I have a friend that's really hardcore vegan.
Yeah.
And she does a podcast. And I think it's, I'm going to find out what the name of her podcast is because it's a really good podcast. But she used to say, drink your vegetables, eat your fruit.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's good
I
because
like that a
basically, if
lot.
you make a soup out of fruit, or you make a smoothie or a juice out of fruit, you're also not only are you condensing calories and
Yeah.
stuff, but you're also condensing sugar. It's liquid sugar.
Yeah. Yep.
And
I hear that. And then it's easier to overindulge on the sugars from the fruit.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Right.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Here we go.
I do like that mentality a lot.
Yeah, it makes total sense, right? What's the name of her podcast? Here we go. I wonder if she's still doing it. She's pregnant now. She lives in Buenos Aires.
Oh, wow. Fancy.
I know.
Buenos Aires. Nice.
Let's do that. But yeah, so and sometimes also with fruit, when like juice is really good. I used to get juice all the time at Whole Foods. I'd go
Yeah.
get their green juice or their power juice or
Oh, yeah.
whatever with a boost or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was almost like drinking crack. It was like you feel like
It
it's
just gives you
the
some
Hulk.
energy.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. Nice. And then it doesn't have caffeine in it either. So that's
No,
good.
right. It's all natural. It's all natural. It's all natural. It's good for you.
Yeah. That's a really good plan, actually. Tomorrow I was hoping to do some cucumber juice.
Oh, that sounds good. Mm-hmm. We go through
Be
a lot of
nice and
cucumbers at the house.
refreshing. I bet. Do you guys do like spa water where you put it in the water?
Oh no, we should start doing that. That's a really good idea.
Yeah. That and some lemons for sure. And limes.
Talking Shift. That's the name of the podcast. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Talking shift.
Talking Shift. Yeah, and it's a raise from. You have to shift your talking from diet to like a vegan diet.
Interesting.
And so it's actually a great. It was a great podcast. I wonder how many of them that they have. Anyway,
talk to me about your necklace because you wear it all the time.
Oh, which one is this? I love these necklaces. I love all of the. I love these necklaces, and I love these the bracelets. I started buying them when I was traveling a lot in Mexico, and they sell. It doesn't. It's not. I just bought it.
So what is it?
It's just a black.
They look like
the eye thing though. It's got kind of an
yeah.
eye. I used to buy a lot of evil eye tough stuff.
Really?
Yeah, or the skull, the Day of the Dead stuff.
Yeah.
I had a lot of those. A lot of bracelets and stuff.
Yeah, those things when you get them, they're not really supposed to be bought by you. They're supposed to be given as gifts.
Right.
But they're supposed to ward off evil. Right.
Yeah. I don't care. I just buy it.
Which is great.
I just buy it and wear it.
Yeah,
the rules are behind it.
I know.
I just get it. I found a place in Venice Beach. I don't know. It's still there, man. It was great on Venice Beach. It was one of those little places right on the beach the walkway.
Yeah.
That sold tons of these different necklaces, bracelets, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So I go there. And I'm like, oh, cool. And I would get like 4 or 5 bracelets at a time and a bunch of necklaces. This is all I have left. All the other ones have been broken.
No way.
Yeah, and I haven't gotten any more in a long time.
And you didn't keep the beads or anything?
No, I usually break them when the beads it's
fall
usually
everywhere.
I find out by stepping on a bead. And I go, what is this? I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean?
Man.
Or there was one I had, I bought one, I didn't realize it in Mexico, and it was cheap.
Oh.
So the beads, they puffed up and fell off the thing.
What?
I was taking a shower, and I found these little things in the shower. And I was at this girl's house, and I go, hey, Mich, what's the deal with what is this? She goes, I don't know what that is. I go, there's like 3 of them in your bathroom. It's disgusting. I go, it's in the showers in the ground. I go, what is it?
That's hilarious.
I have no idea. Okay. So I'm throwing these things away, and then finally put 2 and 2 together. Like, oh my God, they're falling off my wrist.
That's really funny.
This would get wet and then puff up, and they would just fall right off.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I still have those at the house.
Oh.
But they're crappy. I just don't wear them anymore.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Don't wear crappy beads.
No, I should have known.
That's such a weird thing that they would, when you get them wet, they puff up. That's strange.
I bought them in Mexico for cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're made out of something.
Yeah, I don't know what they're made out of. And then
material.
I didn't want to know what they were made out of. You know what I mean? I'm like, this should not be.
This rice? What is this?
Weird. Yeah. It's puffing up in this gooey.
Yeah.
Like a gumdrop.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Oh, gross.
Pass. Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
disgusting.
When you get hungry, just put it in water. No.
Ugh. Ugh. And then I started to get a rash on my wrist.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I stopped wearing the bracelets.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
I couldn't figure out any. Then I would get rid of the crappy ones and then wear better ones, but I was still getting this rash, and then I'm mad.
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't wear bracelets.
No.
This is bullshit.
That sucks.
It was really annoying.
Yeah.
It was gross looking, too. It was like this rash. I put
Red rash on your arm.
Yeah, so I would get ointment. It was a whole thing.
People are asking you, are you okay?
Yeah, people are creeping out. Ew. Go shake people's hand. Like,
what's wrong with you? I don't want to
long
shake
sleeve
hands.
shirts. It's just embarrassing.
Well, that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's inconvenient. What are you going to do?
Just don't wear them.
Yeah,
don't wear cheap jewelry.
Doesn't matter now. I sit at the house. I got nowhere to go. Not doing nothing.
Oh,
Lily's cutting my hair
neither.
tonight.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to videotape it. We have a sketch to go with it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so.
I'm going to cut Robbins' hair after this, too.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, right on. Woohoo.
It's haircut day.
Yeah, everybody's
Did you
getting-
see my post on Instagram?
Was it the one with the mask and the stuff and the thing?
No.
No. What was that
It was
about?
my stories. Oh,
No.
playing Nerf guns, man.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what that is, playing Nerf guns. No, but on my stories, I posted about home haircuts.
Okay.
The age of the home haircuts is coming back.
Oh, it totally is.
And
Everybody's
we're doing
posting
it.
every day going, hey, look.
We're doing it today.
And further, a lot of people are cutting their own hair. I almost did
hello?
that. You did?
Yeah.
Well, I know guy friends are doing it. They're going, what do you think? I'm like, I was going to do it tonight. I was just going to go. I'm going to go.
It's just right here, and then they got this long thing in the back.
I don't know, man. No, most guys just shave. You put on some clippers. You're like, hey. Everything's got a guide now. It's not like the old days. It used to be scissors and a comb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was a clipper, and then he had all it was buzz cut or like, you know. There was no 2 or 3. There was no,
Right.
I'll take a little 3 in the side and then blend in a 2 up here. Or do a 2 and a little blend 3 along on the side.
I was going to say, you don't want a 3 to a 2. That would be really bad.
You don't know that.
It'd be long here and short here.
Yeah,
It
that's
looks like
cool.
you're balding.
It's like a bozo thing.
No.
Bozo the clown. His hair went, phew.
Is that what he asked for?
That I don't know what he asked for.
He asked the barber to give him an 8.
I couldn't,
Cut it down to a 1.
I think so. Well, his hair was like bright red, so.
Well, I mean, he is bozo.
Yeah, I think he liked the look. You like the goofy look?
Yep. Bozo was one of my dad's favorite characters.
Did you guys get Bozo out here?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? He was on WGN.
Yeah.
Superstation, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he was in Chicago, so you could go to the Bozo show. I went once when I was a kid.
Did you?
Yeah, it was really hard. It was hard to get tickets. It was a big deal.
Wow.
But for years, it was on. It was Bozo and Wizzo and Cookie and
Wizzo,
Mr.
no
Ned,
way. Hilarious.
Yeah. So
I know a guy named Wizzo now.
Oh, do you?
Yes. He wears a mohawk and he works at our favorite bar.
Oh, really?
The one up.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I don't know Wizzo.
Oh.
I don't think so.
He usually wears this really tall mohawk.
Oh,
and it's
okay.
green.
I know that guy.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
He goes by Wizzo?
Wizzo.
Okay.
It's Matthew Wisniak, but he
Okay.
goes by
Goes
Wizzo.
by Wizzo with the mohawk?
Yep.
It's a
What up, Wizzo?
It's a commitment. All right, man. Yeah, it's a choice.
Shout out to Wizzo
Yeah. What's up, Wizzo?
with the mohawk.
I'm Wizzo. What would you like to drink?
He's been a really good friend for a while now. Hope everybody's doing okay out there in Santa Clarita.
Santa Clarita.
That's
is that
where he
lives?
lives. Yeah, him and his boys doing homeschooling and stuff.
Are they always
crazy.
doing homeschooling, or they're just,
No,
So they're just doing it 'cause of the
just
thing?
because of the stay-at-home deal.
Right.
Oh, and I got a weird call from the superintendent of LAU State today saying that they were going to update us on what's going on with the schools.
Really?
So that should be like tomorrow, I think.
Probably
I'll have to
tomorrow.
listen to my voicemail again.
They just told Lily they're not going back for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I mean, there's less than a month left. for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
You're supposed to be done May 20th or something.
Yeah.
It'd be pointless to go back for a week or two.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's what I'm thinking. I think that would be the same for Jocelyn.
Right.
They were trying to say, oh yeah, May 1st is when they were going to go back to school, but
No, that's not happening.
that's not happening.
Right. When are they supposed to get out for the summer? Do you know?
Sometime in May,
Right.
because it moved up from June. When I was in school, it was June. That we would get out, and then we'd go back in September.
Right. Well, they've been
So-
before Memorial Day for a while now, so
Yeah,
that's where they're at.
yeah. August, right?
No, that's end of May. Memorial Day.
Oh,
Labor Day's end of
sorry.
August. Yeah, it's the other one. There's Memorial Day starts summer, so, Labor Day ends summer.
I'm bass backwards. It's all right.
Are you really backwards? Backwards?
You can't even say
I just said it. Backwards. Don't blame me. You're the one that's backwards, not me.
it. So good. Your lips didn't want to move for a while.
I really didn't get up till like noon today, so.
Well, man, I wish I could have. I had too many people making too many noises in my house.
Oh, really?
Yes.
See, they don't do that over there. They hide in the room
See, that's nice.
and they try to stay away from me. In fact, they're trying to get rid of me.
Oh no.
They keep saying, "Don't you have somewhere to go tonight?" I'm like, "No."
They talking tonight.
No, well, now I already told I might have a cigar later tonight.
Oh, good.
Might do that.
Okay. Well, at least you have a plan.
Yeah. So, well, because when Todd texted me, I was like, "Oh, well, then maybe, all right, maybe I'll have a cigar.
Yeah.
That'll be cool." Yeah, I told the girls, I go, "Yeah, but they think I'm going to go hang out because
For
I'm not really
hours.
partying right now."
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
no.
So I go, I don't know if what do I tell them? I'm going to go I'll go have a cigar, but I'm going to be home by like 11. And they're like, no. Oh, yes.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, they're so mad.
Oh, that's funny. But the last time we had dinner and then hung out, you still went home around like 11.
Yeah.
How did that wind
No,
up?
they get annoyed. They're just annoyed.
Oh,
I'm not staying out all night for them.
I know.
You know what I mean? Well, there are
You
a couple.
shouldn't have to.
Well, there are a couple nights where I was at
your
Todd's house
house.
really late.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Watching a movie or
Right.
whatever. I'm like, well, we'll watch a couple movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they can do whatever they want. And I understand.
Right.
The cool thing, again, I've mentioned this before, they're both getting along really well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're like best friends.
That's really good for sisters. I
can't-
mean,
they've never
especially
gotten
living
along
in the same house.
this well in their entire lives.
Wow.
So I couldn't be happier about that. So I'm trying to give them space to keep that up.
Yeah.
They seem to have a problem when I'm around is the issue. Last night they go because we watch a lot of TV and movies, and they tend to watch the same crap all the time. So I'm trying to get them to watch other things.
Yeah.
And then last night I was like, why don't we play Scrabble? And they were like, oh. You're so old, Dad. And I'm like, what?
But
What's
it's
wrong
fun.
with Scrabble? Yeah.
You think up new words. You learn how to spell things.
Well, I think this week I'm going to get them on doing other stuff.
Yeah.
Because literally all they do is they get their schoolwork done. Like they get up early, they get their schoolwork, Anna does her tests, she goes to acting class, she does the things she has to do.
Yeah.
But then she spends a lot of time in her room watching TikToks on the phone, and and Lily's watching The Office, and then she takes a shower, does her makeup, and that's it.
And that's it.
That's all they do.
And she takes selfies.
And they watch TV. Yeah, she takes selfies, and they watch TV all night, and then Anna just gets stoned till all hours of the night.
Oh no,
that's their little job. That's what they do.
That's crazy. That's just.
So this week I'm trying to. I told them to get
routine, but it's not a great routine.
to pick a book. You know.
Oh, good.
And we're supposed to. I can't find the book. I have the Hero's Journey, Writer's Journey, which is It's Joseph Campbell version of a screenwriting book.
Oh, cool.
It's basically the Hero's Journey, which has been around for hundreds and thousands of years. And it's the versions, the Matrix, Star Wars, all the same pattern.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're saying all those Karate Kids, the perfect Hero's Journey, is the same techniques that they use.
Okay.
And I always liked that style. The screenplays I've written, the 3 I've wrote, were Hero's Journeys.
Wow.
But I would take the characters, like the mentors and stuff, and I would make them not people, but I would make them inanimate objects, or like a, you know what I mean, or a TV show or a movie. Or so I try to be creative ways to play with the hero's journey, which always intrigued me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's what I'm reading again.
That's really fun.
And I'll do another screenplay starting in a couple of weeks.
I would like to read your screenplay.
I will when it's actually. I will when I get. I'll try and find Anna's. I don't know if I got the final version of the key is the one that Lily just read. She liked that one. That one's in pretty good shape. The last scenes is a mess. I'm not letting anybody read that one. That needs a hardcore rewrite. But the key is pretty good.
Well, hey, as long as you know it, then you can figure out what you need to fix.
Yeah, I was thinking about going back to redoing the last season again, but I think I'm going to start a different one because I'm mainly working on the stuff I'm shooting with the girls around the house.
Yeah.
And I talked to my old manager.
Yeah.
We talked about looking for some theatrical representation here.
Fun.
And she mentioned it before. She goes, you should shoot a mini series of something with the girls while you have them at the house.
Yes.
And we're already shooting stuff anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm like, so we're going to do a couple of scenes of the pilot that I wrote for the 3 of us.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to do whatever I can with one camera and just try and
Nice.
keep it simple, and do something like that. So that's what it takes me, it's like I can't just spit these things out. You know what I mean?
Takes work.
Yeah, it takes time, and
Yeah.
I'm not good at it. Like I can.
You're not good at time?
The creator thing, I'm really good at.
Yeah,
but,
I thought
but when it
so.
comes to the editing and all the time
yeah.
and the condensing,
No,
and then
it's
the
so
writing and
time-consuming.
getting it done and working on, you know what I mean? Because then you got to balance it with all the other crap you're doing in the world.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's just I can't.
I'm not great at that stuff
No.
either.
So I find myself constantly just trying to keep up. So that's why usually when I do
Juggling.
yeah. And when I finish the Facebook Live thing on Monday through Friday, I'm done. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Because I've spent all day putting together the video and then doing the live segment and then writing the jokes. And even though it's a strip show, it's only me for like 20 to 30 minutes or whatever. By the time it's done, I'm like, man, I'm exhausted. It was ridiculous.
Yes.
Because I'm the only guy working on everything. I don't have a staff of anything.
No. Well, I'm thankful that Robin takes his time to edit this podcast as well as my other podcast, The Graveyard Shift, because I don't have time to do it.
It's too much. It's a lot of work. People don't realize how much work is in editing.
Yeah.
And when I worked with Austin, we used to shoot guys all the time. We'd do short videos, short films. I directed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And people would bring me in to direct and to edit.
Yeah.
And I would go, okay, I'll edit. I go, how much do you charge for editing? And I would charge. I go, well, I would charge $75 an hour to edit. Or if they wanted to sit in with me, I would charge $250 an hour.
Wow.
And they would go, why such a difference? I go, because if you're sitting with me, it's going to take 10 times longer.
That's absolutely right.
Because you don't realize how tedious it is. And every little, wait a second, can you go back and...
Can you just move this one just a tick?
What about that one scene we did with the balloon in the back? Remember the balloon? I go, I can go through all the footage and find that if you want me. Do you remember the day? No. You know what I mean? You realize how much is involved. Is there anything? Can you give me a date?
Yeah.
Give some sort of time
It would
code.
take
This balloon.
so much longer to go find that and put it in. Ugh.
Yeah, and then people watch it and
Just
they
a
go,
pain.
I'll watch it. What do you think? I go,
maybe not.
remember, the sound's not done. This is the first run through. So once we fill, we'll clean the sound up. It'll be, we can't. What about this? I go, we'll do that later. The door sound comes later. Why can't you hear the door? It doesn't matter if you can hear the door.
Yeah.
All that matters is, do you like the scene?
Yes.
The interaction, the cutting back and forth. Are we good? Can we do another? Can we add another angle? No. We've already cutting 9 times in 3 minutes.
How long it takes to render all the stuff?
Yeah. Want to do it all over again? Yeah, so I would always tell people, I'll do it, but I'm going to charge you the $250 an hour.
Yes.
If I'm going to sit there and listen to your bullshit, I'm getting paid for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I remember years ago when Robin was doing that with like people in Susanna.
Oh, Susanna thinks, yeah.
Yeah. And that was a nightmare for one, because he had somebody that was just like, oh, well, I don't want to do this anymore. And this isn't looking the way I thought it would look, and things like that.
Yeah,
so
right.
it became extremely hard, and he wasn't given enough compensation for all of that.
The best way to make anything, one of the reasons I always enjoyed working on a project, I don't care if I was acting or writing or whatever, the words "stay in your lane" mean a lot when it comes to producing entertainment.
Yes.
Because if you have a director, trust your director. If you have an editor, trust your editor.
Yeah.
Do what you do best, and then everyone wants to come in and go, I'm gonna do this is my thing.
Yeah.
It might be your thing, but then you have an editor who you're paying, and you let them edit.
And apparently you trust them because you came to them.
Right.
For this.
And you back away. You can't micromanage in an entertainment scenario
No.
because there's so many different people involved. And the bigger the project, the more. The editing, there's shooting, there's sound, there's on the set location, set direction, set sometimes you got people that are doing the set decoration, the whole set location. I mean, the bigger the project, the more people involved. There's the writer, there's the script supervisor, and there's so many different things. Yeah. So you got to respect all those people in those positions and let them just do their job.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The more you're like, why are you doing this? When you don't know what the hell you're talking about, all you're doing is stopping the progress. Yes.
And it takes that much more time.
People don't understand that,
No.
especially when you're starting out in the business. When you think, well, I'm in charge. This is my show. You go, it is your show, but you have a staff of 10 people.
Sure.
And maybe this might go a lot quicker if you let those 10 people do their shit.
Right. Oh yeah, we worked on a project with a writer. Who this was like his
I know
first.
a lot of writers.
Yes, this was his first project, and it was actually pretty funny. But we had to take out a lot of the legalese stuff because it was just freaking boring.
Yeah.
But we wound up squishing it together and making it really funny.
Yeah.
But then he wanted to throw in his boss for whatever reason as an actor, and we were like, really? He can't act.
Yeah. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, I know exactly. But it wound up being pretty funny.
Well,
regardless, because Robin was the director, so it was great.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you got, usually enough people are involved that they can save it.
Yeah.
When I worked on True Blood, I wasn't happy with my performance on True Blood at all.
Really?
In fact, I think I sucked.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, I know this. I know I didn't give the director what he was looking for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I knew it on the set, and I was nervous on the set, so I couldn't get out of that. I kept going. Okay, he wanted me to come in really big. Okay, this time I'm going to be really big. And I couldn't get there. And in my head, I'm going, how the fuck can I not? I am big. That's my whole, I'm animated anyway.
Yeah.
So, but I remember there was this one specific scene where I came in, I didn't get as big as he wanted again. And he looked at me like, I can't believe I'm stuck with you for fucking a week. And I'm like, but the final project looks fantastic.
It does. It really does.
They invited me to, they invited me to the season wrap party.
Wow.
Which they didn't have to do that at all. It was only on one episode. So I went there, and everybody was great. Everybody was there. Bill was there. The guy who plays Stephen Moyer was there. They were all there. They loved the shot. They loved the take. They loved all of it. They went really, really good. And it was Mark Cherry, right? Mark Cherry. No, that was Desperate Housewives.
I don't remember.
I screwed up.
I don't remember.
But everybody, in post, it was fixed because they were surrounded by so many talented people in editing, and the performance wasn't terrible, but I know it wasn't what he was looking for.
What you're saying is it could have been better.
I think it could have been more what he wanted.
Okay.
And the more I look at the role, it probably would have been funny. I could have had a really funny moment.
You could have.
There were a couple funny moments in it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyway, that drove me crazy for a while.
It's such a bummer. Yeah, I remember we were all over at Todd's house, Robin and I and a few other people, and we were watching True Blood, and we were like, because you had just moved in.
Oh, it was Alan Ball. I'm sorry. Yeah, Alan Ball was the producer of that show. Yeah, I just moved in. Yeah,
you had just moved in and introduced yourself, and then we were watching that. I think it was like that night or that week or something like that, that you just moved in, and we were like, oh my God!
Oh yeah,
that's the guy in 5.
Too. Yeah, it's not like a little walk on. Yeah, you're like, holy shit! And I get murdered horribly in that show.
Yeah, you do.
I wouldn't let the girls watch it for years.
Oh really?
Yeah, I wouldn't let them watch it. I never told them about it.
Wow.
I think Vess watched it in Chicago when it aired because she was in Chicago and I was here. I think we were still together at the time. And I know we were. And she watched it with her brother and her friend who watched the show religiously.
Yeah.
So they were all excited to see the show. Mm-hmm. But we didn't tell the girls. And they were still kind of little at the time.
Yeah.
And as they got older, Anna was looking through my resume and stuff. And she goes, Dad, you were on that vampire show? I go, yeah, I was on that vampire show. I go, do you want to watch it? And she's like, yeah. And I go, okay. I go, I just want you to know, I get killed.
Yeah.
It's on camera, and it's pretty graphic.
Yeah.
And it's pretty gross.
Yeah.
And I just want you guys both to know that. They were little. I sat them down, made a big deal out of it. Right? So we play it, and so I tell them, I'm on the phone with them. I'm talking to both of them over the phone. We sat them down, I'm on the phone. I'm actually on a ship, I think, when this happened.
Oh, wow.
So they're going to watch it. And I go, look, you can watch it. I just want you to know. So I'm listening to them while they're watching it, and the scene comes where I get killed. They start laughing hysterically. It's like, ah, ha, ha, ha. I go, what's so funny?
Why is
They go,
it
Dad,
funny?
you die so funny. I got my head ripped off. And they're like, hey, it's funny. Let's watch it again. They go back and watch it over and over again.
And you say they want to get rid of you.
Yeah. I know. It's a little creepy.
I'm just saying.
You're a little too
You better
comfortable with that death
watch your
scene.
back. Oh man.
They were always like that. I remember when I did Prison Break. When I did Prison Break years
Okay.
ago, and they were little at the time. We were all living together. We were in the other place in Magnolia. Mm-hmm. I remember we were watching TV, and we used to watch. The kids were really little then. I can't remember how old they had to be. 4 and 2, maybe.
Oh wow.
Maybe 4 and 2. Yeah, I think 4 and 2. Maybe 5 and 3, somewhere around there. But we're watching Chuck. We used to watch the show Chuck.
Oh yeah.
It was on every Monday night on.
love
I want to
Chuck.
say Fox.
That was such a
right?
good show.
No, not Fox. It was because
ABC or
Prison Break was on
something? No.
Fox. Yeah. So we're watching the Chuck, right?
Yeah.
And I get a phone call, and I'm with my agent. I go, hey. She goes, your Prison Break is tonight. It's not next week.
Oh.
I go, oh shit! I thought it was next week. Thanks.
Click.
So I go, give me the remote. I go, I got to record Prison Break. And I go to change the channel. And they go, what are you doing? I go, well, I'm on TV right now. But the Prison Break is on. I have to go tape it.
Yeah.
And Anna goes, we're watching Chuck.
She's so mad.
And I go, can Daddy go to his TV show really quick and record? And they're like, ah.
Fine.
I'm like, fine. We're recording this too.
Yeah.
Can I just go and get the other one? Fine, just hurry up. So I recorded Prison Break.
don't wanna see
and
you.
I watched it alone after Chuck. Jerks.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
they didn't care.
What a bummer.
Yeah, they have no respect for me.
Kids. Am I right?
I know. Now they see me on TV and they roll their eyes.
Oh, serious?
God, not again.
Ah, that's so sad. Whenever I see somebody I know in person on TV, I'm like, I know them. I get all excited.
I always
It's
get
really
obscure
stupid.
pictures of stuff. Like people, look what I'm watching. And it's always like a sideways TV. And 90% of the
God.
time, it's the scene from The Ugly Truth. That's 90% of the time. People, I don't know how people recognize
The
that.
Ugly Truth?
It's so quick. It's
I've never seen that
I
one.
play. It's Katherine Heigl and the guy that played.
Is this a movie? No.
Yeah,
It is? Okay.
Katie Heigl. She was. It's a romantic comedy.
Okay.
And she's involved with the guy from the 300, the lead actor of the 300, the guy.
Yeah, I know.
And he
you're
also was
God.
in the Angel Has Fallen. Those movies. I watch all those. movies.
Everybody is screaming. The
Gerard
answer,
something.
Gerard Butler. Yes.
Gerard Butler. Okay. So it's Gerard Butler.
Hooray, we got
That's it. I didn't have to search it for 35 minutes. There's Gerard Butler and Katie Heigl, and then ended up they fall in love, and that's basically the story. But the beginning of it is she's on a blind date with Kevin Connolly from Entourage.
Okay.
And I'm the waiter, and the date is not going well. And I walk up,
Okay.
and I'm like, "Hey, what can I get you guys?" And there's a whole joke. He's like, she goes, she was great too. We spent all evening together.
Oh.
And we improv'd a bunch of stuff.
Oh, that's fun.
And they didn't use like any of it. And the director, she had a terrible reputation too. People said that she was a bitch, and but I thought she was great.
Okay,
I had a
good.
great time working with her that night. But I mean, a lot of people say she says the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Oh.
She's one of those people, but she's so sweet and funny. She was hilarious.
Okay.
We improv so much stuff on the set. I'm like, oh my God. And I remember the night going, how does anybody have trouble working with this woman? I don't get it. 'Cause it was just clicking. Everything was working and clicking. And the
Wow.
director, who was I don't think he liked me. And Connolly was a nub. He's all right. He's okay. He was right in the heat of Entourage.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think it seemed like there was a bone of improv in him at all. You know what I mean?
Really?
Whereas he was like, I thought we're doing this.
Well, that's
'Cause-
weird because Entourage, isn't that all kind of improv?
I don't think it was.
No? It's all
I'm not
scripted?
sure. I'm not entirely sure.
Huh.
It could be. I mean, what
I thought
happened
it
in that
was-
scene, there were a couple things where we were having trouble hitting a joke, and twice I said, how about we do this? Bing, bang, boom. And they're like, perfect. So I kind of came up with the beats for what we were doing, but only because Katie and I were kind of improving stuff. So
By
we found
yourselves.
the numeric beats.
Oh, good.
And I don't think Kevin was paying attention to what we were
Probably
doing.
not.
And honestly, I was a nobody.
Yeah.
I'm a day player. I'm
Yeah.
a waiter. I'm in the film for less than 4 minutes. Not even.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
The fact that you were running the shots on that one.
I wasn't really. It was just an idea of like, how about this joke? We were just trying to get to the joke.
Sure.
And it wasn't like I never say like, well, I took over.
No.
You know, I always
You
have trouble.
could never do
Yeah,
that
right.
and
And-
shouldn't ever do that.
Yeah, and that's why I feel bad telling this story because I don't want
Right.
to come off like that. But
No.
when we did it, we had a good time doing it.
That's good.
And she was phenomenal, and I couldn't
That's
believe.
awesome.
And after that, she had more trouble with some other show and some other. She had
Aw.
another show where her mom was the issue, and but anyway, but people see me from that. And there's one scene where he orders a scotch, and then she goes off on a tirade about what she looks for in a man. And I look at him, I go, "You want to make it a double?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I bring him. That's the only joke I think I had that made it to camera.
It's pretty funny.
And the rest, but people see it and send it to me, and I'm so fat, white shirt. I'm just like, so every time I see it, I'm like, ugh. I remember that.
That's very funny because that's not the one that we actually got a video sent to Robin from Gino from the One Up.
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey, I think I know this guy," and it's the shot of I think it's Bones, where you're like a security guard guy.
No, I'm the doctor. I'm the bad guy in Bones.
Oh no, where was the one where you were?
Prison Break. I ran the whole security for the whole prison.
No, because it was in a bank.
Oh, that's NCIS.
NCIS.
That's the whole
That
opening
was the
scene
other
is
one.
me walking. I have a 70s porn mustache.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. that was so funny because he sends us this clip, and I'm like, "Is that Bones? No, it's something else. What is that?" And I know we just watched it too because I had just seen it maybe like a month or two ago.
Yeah.
So I was really confused because I'm mixing stuff up now. But I'm like, yeah, oh my God, that's Lenny.
Yeah, it's kind of their cold open to the show where the whole
Yeah.
first minute or two is me talking about marriage, and then everybody
right.
gets killed.
Oh, yeah,
but I
yep.
live. I'm the only guy who lives. I like leave.
Yes. Well, thankfully you didn't die in that episode.
I left right before the killing started.
So good.
That was another show that I did. Actually, I did okay on that show.
Oh, yeah?
But it's just funny because the two shows I regret the most are Bones, or no,
True
I
Blood.
was really happy. True Blood and NCIS. Those are the two worst jobs I think I ever did as an actor.
Yeah.
The other one's Bones. I felt great about Bones. And,
Oh, Bones was amazing.
In-Betweeners was great work.
Because you
all
played an
those.
evil doctor, and
Played
the
an
evil doctor
I
was
was really
really
happy
good.
with all that. But NCIS, it was supposed to. I remember when I did it. I did audition twice and then went to producers.
Okay.
And Mark Harmon was one of the producers. So I did the audition. In the audition, it was one line, and then it was 3 lines, and then for the callback it was only like 1 line again. So they kept changing the script. So I show up the day of, and for some reason on NCIS, I got a whole trailer. I got a whole deal on this thing. It was great.
That's fantastic.
I got my own a full trailer. I'm like, oh my God. When my agent told me, they're like, I can't believe they said yes to everything, but they did.
Wow.
I'm like, okay. So in fact, the kids came by and had lunch with me. It was
That's
great.
so cool.
We shot over in Woodland Hills. But I had the whole day, and they gave you the size. They give you the size. I grab everything. I'm sitting down, and they go, I look at the shooting. I'm not scheduled to shoot till the end of the day. And they had me there at 6 a.m. I'm like, son of a bitch.
For what?
I don't know. So I'm there all day. So I hang out, and I end up hanging out with Mark Harmon all afternoon.
That's badass.
We're in the bullpen, and we talk about football and all kinds of stuff. He's a really great guy, and it was a great set. It was a great shoot. It was all fun, but I didn't really get the size. I go, well, it's only like 1 or 2 lines or whatever.
Oh no.
So they go, you're on in about 45 minutes. You got to start makeup in like 20. I'm like, okay, whatever, that's cool. So they grabbed the sides and they rewrote the whole scene, and it's no longer 1 line. It's all me.
Oh,
It's
my God.
5 pages of dialogue.
So you had to,
And
like,
I'm reading it
improv
going,
shit.
Oh no, I horribly fucked this up so bad. I never looked at it. So I sat down. I got 30 minutes, and I'm always really quick off copy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always good at it, so I
That's
pulled
good.
it off. But I would have preferred to have read it in the morning and went, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
this is so cool!" I get 5 pages.
Oh my God.
Because the whole scene is just me talking. walking
Yes,
through the
yeah.
bank. So, but yeah, that was the other one. But the whole scene, I felt nervous doing it because I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to fuck up the lines so bad.
And I'm sure it showed too.
And every
huh?
time it stopped, I could hear the script
I didn't think it showed,
supervisor.
but-
No, everyone else, when I see it now, I'm like, oh, it's not bad.
It's
good.
not bad.
But I think it could have been better. It obviously could have been better.
You are your own worst critic whenever you're doing anything. Anyway,
That's true.
I mean, I definitely am for myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm the opposite with stand-up, though. Like,
Really?
I could watch, because more time now I've learned to just, I've learned this. Like the last 2 album tapings I did, we did all video for the last one especially. We did a multi-camera shoot in Chicago just back in January.
Okay.
And the hardest about me recording an album is the 4 weeks before the recording.
Yeah.
Because I'm working on the material and everything's
Sure.
got to be so word perfect.
Oh, yeah.
So now, like I had mentioned on one of these casts that we had the other day, that I look at every live show as a living, breathing thing.
Yes.
It's its own, you let it create
Itself.
moment, right?
Basically, yeah.
But because I'm working on the material, now the shows are material driven. So I've got to be focused on the material. So I would spread it out and do it in different pockets. So I wouldn't have to do 45 minutes of straight the new album.
Right.
But every little chunk, it was still brutal because I had to work on little chunks. But then the last 2 weeks are the toughest because I am working on the full 45 to 50 minute show.
Yeah.
So the last week is miserable, like right up to the day of the taping. Then the day of the taping comes, and then I'm right back to, well, this is it. If I'm not ready now, I'll never be ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. So if I don't relax and have fun
gotta
tonight,
do it, yeah.
it's gonna look like shit.
Yes.
So I go up and totally relax, and I don't give it. Like the last one, I had a heckler. A couple of things happened, and I just worked around it. I'm like, whatever. Because 20 years, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, a heckler during a taping, I would have snapped. I would have
I bet.
freaked. And now I'm like, whatever. This is good. We're taping this.
You kind of just have to
Yeah, if you
let it
don't
roll
relax
off your
and
back.
go with the performance, you're going to be screwed. So
Yeah.
the night of the taping is always fantastic.
Yeah.
It's the few weeks leading right up to the taping is when I'm really cranky and miserable. And I hate shows. I'm like, oh, I don't want to do another show.
Oh, I think I've heard you say
I
that.
have. I'm like, I so don't want to be on stage tonight. Because I'm working on specific, everything
Things,
from
yeah.
pauses and, every
Yeah.
little thing. So I just get, because sometimes if I do a regular show, I'll just go up and I'll do something new every night, but just tape it and listen to it the next day. It's not very strict.
Yeah.
It gives an opportunity to flow. So like I said, some shows are completely what I expect, some are not what I expect at all.
Right.
So I don't have fun unless I can really let loose. And just go
Wow.
up. So after the taping, the chunks of shows after the taping, they're the best.
Yeah.
Because then I'm like, oh, fuck it. I can do whatever I want now. I don't have to do anything. Yeah. So then I can relax a little bit.
That's funny. I like my favorite shows of yours are the ones that you do at like Springbok or Flappers. Because I like Flappers.
Canceled this month too. I was supposed to do a bunch.
I like Flappers because you go up there with your little notepad and you're reading.
Yeah, I bring the notepad
You
for those.
look over and then you go, well, that bombed.
Yeah.
That makes me laugh the hardest because
That was a
I'm just
mistake.
like, oh my God. Yes, that was a mistake. It's my favorite. Well, that was a mistake.
You can't joke about it, man. I used to get so uptight where I
It
would
makes me laugh so hard.
Thank God. It's almost like a Johnny Carson move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where if you ever saw Johnny Carson, he would tell a joke that wouldn't work. and then he would be like, he was the best at it. He was just the best. And a joke died. You're like, what you guys, are you all right? Are you guys good?
Are you dead
Are you all right?
out there? What? Did your heart
I used to
stop?
laugh so hard. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's my favorite. My favorite.
We used to have a priest at the girls' school when they went to Catholic school and they were living here.
Yeah.
Father Nelly was the greatest. This old Irish guy. He was phenomenal. He passed away maybe about 4 years ago.
Aw.
But he was a great priest.
Yeah.
He was the funnest guy. I used to produce shows at the school that were like for fundraising and for live comedy events and stuff. We would do short digital shorts and he would do them for us. He would do whatever we wanted.
That's so cool.
He was hilarious. He loved to do it. He just loved to perform. He just thought he was a funny dude. He was the nicest guy in the world unless you were late to church.
Oh no.
He would call you out in front of everyone.
Oh no.
I mean, he called me out once. I've seen him do it to people all the time. Where you come in, just about 5 minutes in, you sit down.
Thanks
and
for
he's already
joining
in
us.
sermon, and he'll stop and he'll go, I'm sorry. Lenny, are you okay? Everything good? You fine with the? I'd be like, yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry,
My heart
Father.
would be
He's going, I just want to check
pounding.
because we're all here. We all made it here. We're here, right? Are you guys here? Are you all here? We're here. We're here. I'm sure you probably had more important. I'm sure you had problems this morning. None of us have any problems, by the way. He would really beat it into you. It was brutal.
Oh my
so
God.
you were just not late. You're like, I hope he's not the priest. But he used to do.
Man.
He would do in a Catholic. The way the Catholic is you do. There's a process to it.
Yep.
And then you do the reading, and then you do what is their version of the sermon, which
Yep.
is what his written part is. And he would write jokes into it. and he would do them in between. And then after this, when it was over, we would leave and shake hands and we'd talk and stuff. Hey, what did you think about the caveman thing with the thing and the ball? I thought I kind of lost him there. I go, no, it was great. It was good. And there was like two other. It was one of the guys who was a good friend of mine who was also a comic, and he used to produce the other stuff with me. So we would talk comedy after church.
That's so fun.
He was the greatest guy in the world. But he used to do that. He would tell a joke that wouldn't do well, and he'd go. I look across the church, and I would laugh so loud. And I know he would get laughs at church, and it was fun. But I would laugh at times because I knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
And he used to do something. I used to call it the hard walk off, where he would finish his sermon. He would finish his sermon with a joke, and he would just walk right away from the what do they call that thing?
The podium.
The podium. Yeah, but it's called something else in the Catholic Church.
Right.
It's called a thing. It's like it's not the altar. It's something else.
I can't remember.
But he would he would close out with a final joke, but he would say something. He would do something like this. This isn't going to be funny, but this is how he would do it. He would go, and then we ate nothing but cinnamon. He would walk right off.
See, that was funny.
Oh, it was hilarious. That's how he would close every sermon. And he'd walk up, hard walk, and I used to laugh every time. I'd clap.
Nobody else.
Just me and Mike were clapping, the other comic. He was so good at it.
That's so sad because you kind of have to have a sense of humor in the Catholic Church, especially when you're sitting in Mass. It's so boring all the time if there's nobody making jokes.
Well, he made it fun. Everybody, the one thing was he drew a crowd at his Mass.
Oh, that's awesome.
We had a family Mass every 10 o'clock every week was family Mass.
Oh, okay.
And the deal was at the school was if you went to the family Mass and you turned in your envelope, then you got credit for me, and then you get a discount on the tuition.
Oh,
so that's what family Mass would be for.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we would do that, and then a lot of people would do. I can say this now because I'm not there anymore. So somebody would go and take envelopes from other families, and you would drop like 8 envelopes in the thing. So like if the Brennans couldn't make it to Mass, which never happened, they were always there. They were the ones usually that brought the envelopes.
Oh.
Yeah, they were always at Mass. So I would be like, hey, can you drop an envelope for me?
If you were to miss?
So they would drop an envelope, and we all had a number. My number's A123, just write it down.
Okay, yeah.
So they write down, there was envelopes there.
Yeah.
So you would just write down Schmidt, A123, and turn it in, so I got credit for being there.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, even though I wasn't there. Yeah, so we would do that. So we would turn it in.
Nobody's taking rolls, so I guess it works.
Yeah, they don't care.
That's really funny.
But we loved when Nelly was the priest. And everybody, there were other, Monsignor Bell, there were other people that were great.
Yeah.
They were great. There's some great, it was cool. But Father Nelly was the best.
So where was this?
This is St. Cyril's over here in Encino.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, St. Cyril's of Jerusalem. It's
see, that was one of the schools that I was looking at for Jocelyn.
That's a great school. Well, it was a great school when I went.
Yeah.
I hear it's still a great school.
I heard it is too.
It's very small.
Yes, tiny.
And that was cool. The thing was, when we were there, we knew everyone. So I liked that.
Yeah.
I like knowing every teacher.
Yeah.
And when I dropped the kids off, I hung out in the office and talked to the principal.
That's really cool.
I knew everyone. So I liked that aspect of it a lot. And every kid knew me.
That's
you know
awesome.
What I mean? And my kid knew every parent. And we knew, and we all had these functions. Early on, it was a lot. It was, here's weird about it now. There's a whole different crowd over there now.
Yeah.
But when we went, you're at the functions together, you meet all the parents, and that's the toughest part I think about when you have kids is you're boxed in with parents that you have to be with for the next 8 years. You're like, oh fuck, I gotta see this guy every Thursday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and what if you don't like him?
No, there were a few. But a few of us got along.
That's good.
But by the end of the time I left, there was such a falling out at that school.
No.
And it was there was a lot of drama and a lot of stuff I didn't. And at the time, I was going through a divorce.
Oh, yeah.
So I actually wasn't really involved in a lot of. By then, because I was so involved in the school.
Yeah.
But by that particular year, I knew at the end of that year that she was moving to Chicago and taking the kids.
Okay.
And then I was out. And I go, so I was checked out. I'm like, all right. Because usually we're talking about what we're doing next year for the fundraisers.
Right.
I had one fundraiser I ran myself every year. It was in May. It was the Lounge Lizard thing, which is kind of the talent show of adults for adults.
That's fun.
It was a lot of fun. We had a blast doing it every year. So, and Mike produced that with me. That's one of the things that drew me to the school.
Oh, okay.
And Mike produced that show for the school before I got there.
That's very cool.
And I went and saw it, and I was like, oh my God, this is really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, we did that, and that was the last year. That was the last thing I did. And once I get through Lounge Lizards, man, I'm not doing anything. I'm done. And then other people were bailing out of Lounge Lizard because they were having fallouts with other parents. It became really weird and creepy. And I didn't notice that much of it because I was going through my own thing. Like the divorce thing was really messing me up. And so, but I saw to this day, there are people that aren't talking to each other.
Yeah.
Based on what happened from that year.
That's so crazy.
It was unbelievable the amount of anger and and kids got affected because of it.
Yeah, I bet.
You know?
Well, because then, when the parents are having a hard time with each other, they don't want their kids to hang out,
right?
And because then they'll have to see the other parent,
right?
So
there were
that's really hard.
Huge functions where we were all at, and suddenly you couldn't go, and you're like, "Why can't I go?" And then there was a handful of things that were fun at the school. Like there was a jogathon they used to do every year, and we used to do an Italian dinner dance. I mean, the parent, what was it called over there? It wasn't PTA, but it was called something else, the Parent Association.
Yeah.
And we planned all the events for the year, all of them. We did a great job early on.
That's
all the parents did
awesome.
some awesome stuff, and they were cool. Because there wasn't a big arts program in the school, but there was a mom there who's still involved with the school, that teaches dance and does the plays, directs the plays for the kids.
Yeah, she's the theater one, right? Okay, yeah. I got
so
you.
that's Palmer, so that's her deal.
Okay.
And then there's Patty that does the art, and she's an artist, so she does all the art and after-school art programs, and that's her thing.
Okay.
And then I was doing the not Lounge Lizard, but I did a St. Cyril Live, which was a kids' comedy show.
Wow.
So, and there was another, they did a rock band, which one parent got the kids they would bring an instrument and they would do a rock band show.
That's so
every year there was an
neat.
8th grade rock band.
Yeah.
One teacher caught it was Casey. Thought it was the guy. He's since has moved on. I can't remember Casey's last name, but he was a gym teacher and a math teacher, and now he's a lawyer. He was studying to be a lawyer.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was in a band, and then he would do 8th grade rock band.
That's awesome.
And then this guy might took it over. So there was a lot of cool stuff. That's one of the things. Another thing that was cool about the school.
I did like the fact that that's kind of something that they instilled in the kids was the music thing.
Yeah.
Like that you have to have music as one of your periods or classes.
There was a huge artistic thing that was going on at that school that was brought by the parents and continued by the parents. And that was one of the most rewarding things I used to see over there. It was really cool.
Yeah.
So you used to do a good job about that.
Yeah. And then there, the theater stuff, you have to do that. You have to be in a musical, it's just the way it is.
Yeah,
awesome.
I went and saw their last one, actually. We happened to be in town. This is before all this happened.
Yeah.
But Anna and I went and saw, they did a new version of Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was great. It was a lot of fun. It was cool. And they rotated
That's awesome.
Alice's. I mean, they do a lot of really creative, cool stuff. Palmer Davis is who runs the theater program over there now.
That's awesome.
And she's got her own thing going on. She's got a one-woman show, and she's very talented. Their school's lucky to have Palmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. I didn't know that about her, actually. I did get to see who she was.
Yeah,
but I didn't know that she's like a one-woman show.
Oh, she's amazing. It's what's the name of her one-woman show? Suburban Showgirl or Suburban Mom, Suburban Show Mom. Wait.
wait.
I want to say Suburban Showgirl, I believe, is what the name of the show is.
Oh.
I'm going to search it now. I don't care. But I've seen the show. Actually, I've seen the show twice.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty good then.
It's really good. It's her story. She does it perfectly, really well. It's her story about how she was going to be a dancer. She was in a show. She met a guy. She got pregnant. Things changed. You know what I mean? And, and just life goes on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So I don't know when the last time was she did the show. I want to say it's Suburban Showgirl. Palmer Davis Home fandom. All right. She's got a lot of stuff going on here. Oh my god.
She's still going.
Yeah, but she runs. She was doing all the play stuff when my kids were there.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Suburban Showgirl. I was correct.
See, there you go.
Yeah, and looks like the last time she might have done it, but it would have been 2 years ago.
Wow.
But she really talented.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the kids love her. She's great with the kids.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Yeah, she's fantastic. That alone was a great thing that they had all the time. It's nice to see they still have that because her kids are out of there now.
Yeah, from what I understand, she gives the kids a lot of praise too.
Oh,
she doesn't like.
She's phenomenal.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
She doesn't get down on them for anything. She's just like, okay, let's get your energy up. Let's kind of like.
I don't know how she does it.
Yeah.
I used to teach my comedy class. There were only maybe somewhere between 6 to 8 kids in that class.
Yeah.
And she does these plays. There's 25, 30 kids on that stage, and she's alone.
Yeah.
I need an assistant for 6 to 8 kids.
Yes.
I mean, I'll never forget the first day I did it, I came home, I went, I made a terrible mistake. There's no way I can keep control of these kids. every week.
It's hard for us to
And then
take
do a
control
show.
of one.
It
And we've
was
got
insane.
2 adults in our household.
And mine was a comedy class, so they're just trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Everything is like, and I'm like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? And I have my own way of, like, I mentioned before, I was real positive with the kids. You know,
Yeah,
if they want to
of
be
course.
creative, you got to let them do what they want to do.
Oh, yeah,
But
absolutely.
I don't know how Palmer would do it, and they do. They listen to her. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wish I had that power. She doesn't mess around.
It's interesting. I wonder if she took any, like, I don't want to say parenting classes because that's wrong, but like some sort of therapy.
I don't know.
You know.
I don't know. I know she does. She also does and teaches yoga. You know what I mean?
Oh, cool.
And I think she has at least
That might
weekly
be
or
something.
daily. She should do daily yoga at the school.
Okay.
In the hall every morning at 9 after drop off or whatever, or twice a week.
Well, that could get some kids to focus on stuff. I need to start
Apparently.
doing that with Jocelyn.
Anna does yoga every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
but
it keep her hyper focused?
She likes it. She enjoys it.
Yeah.
She does. She does it for sure every day.
Yeah.
The only thing is she doesn't like anyone to bother her.
Well, yeah.
So she goes in the bedroom and she'll check. She goes, you're good, right? Nothing out of the bedroom. And we're like, no, do your thing.
Makes sense.
She's in mess. She's got a whole thing. 7:00. For like an hour. She does a full yoga thing. Then takes a shower and then she comes out and she's fine.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm really.
I need to get on that too.
She enjoys it. It works. You know, I
Yeah.
should do yoga.
Yes.
I mean, I stretch a lot when I work out.
Yeah, but stretching
yoga,
and yoga are very different things.
Yeah. Well, there's a ton of similarities between the two.
Sure,
Well,
but
yoga's more
Mental, yeah. So you're kind of being mindful of your movements and your breath and
Right.
like where your headspace is at, you know?
Yeah.
Instead of just stretching where it's like, yeah, I'm stretching my limbs.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I should try yoga.
Yeah, it's good.
Should do an online yoga now. It can't be that. They got
Yeah,
stuff
I
everywhere, right?
actually, yeah. Well, I follow this girl named Adrienne.
Yeah.
So it's Yoga with Adrienne. I really like her because she does the hey-oh. She's pretty funny, and she's got a dog that's usually with her.
Okay.
Kind of hanging out in the back. Comes in the front and gives her a lick and then goes in the back again.
All right.
It's pretty fun.
Okay.
I don't know where she's located. Probably, I think like Ohio or something, or maybe even Chicago. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, Yoga with Adrienne.
All right.
That's a
I'll have
good
to look
one.
at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that.
Yeah, I got to get back on it. I miss a lot of the things I was doing. So like yoga for sure. And then I would do this thing called Balagalates
What is
with
that?
Cassie Ho.
What?
Cassie Ho is the...
Cassie Ho?
Yeah, she's...
Sounds like a cartoon. It's Blogalates with Cassie Ho.
It could be. No, she's... I want to say... I don't want to get this wrong. She's an...
Just Google it.
Do it.
It's going to take me an hour and a half, but I'm going to do it.
She's
How
an
do you spell
Asian girl.
Balagalates?
Is that derogative? I don't know.
No, Asian I think is okay.
Okay.
Unless she's Italian, then you're being a bitch right now.
No. She's an Asian girl, and that's why her last name is Ho, obviously H-O.
Now it makes sense.
But she's very awesome. She started out quite a few years ago, and I started kind of with her. And she just basically started out real slow, trying this thing, and then now it's turned into a beast. And she's just going and going and going. She recently got married because I guess whatever guy she met up with was like, "Hey, you're looking pretty athletic.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
Let's get together."
That's a good pickup line.
Maybe,
All
I don't know.
Let's write that down. Oh, okay. I found her.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Yoga with Adrienne. I'm
Yeah.
Adrienne.
Is that her?
And that's Adrienne? Yeah.
Weight loss sequence for you. This is
Okay.
per your request.
Cool.
Yeah, Yoga with Adrienne is good.
All right.
Blogalates is a little more. I think it's more like Lily and Anna style.
Yeah, that's what I searched. Was Balagalates.
Yeah, it's Pilates, but it's like pop music with Pilates.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
think it's more the girls' style. It was my style for a while. I hated the music, but I
Yeah.
liked her upbeat attitude.
Right,
so
right.
I would watch it, and I'm just like, okay, I hate the song though. So let me put on some music I like. It's fine. I'll turn that volume way down, and I'll watch my ghost shows.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Like Motorhead in the background.
There we go. It works for me.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So what else did you do today?
I did very little today. I talked to my mom
Yeah?
for a while.
How's she doing?
She's good. She's out in Florida.
Oh, nice.
You know, so-
She doing the stay-at-home, stay
Yeah,
safe
she
thing?
can't go. Her and my stepfather, they shouldn't be leaving the building at all.
No.
They're up there. My mom's
Yeah.
she's beat cancer twice.
Wow.
She's got half a lung taken away. Wow. You know, so
That's
she's
hard.
doing her doctor appointments online now
okay.
through Skype or whatever.
Yeah.
She's told me.
Okay.
But she doesn't want to go anywhere, so she's
That's
good.
good.
She was actually works right up her alley. This
Yeah.
whole stay-at-home thing.
Yeah.
It's perfect for her. 'Cause she's like she doesn't want to go out. She doesn't want to meet people. You know?
Right.
She's just
Yeah.
That's kind of her thing.
That's funny.
But my stepfather, I feel bad for him. He moved to Florida because he's an outdoor guy. Mm-hmm. He likes to go fishing. He goes shooting. There's all
Sure.
kinds of stuff. And now he can't do shit. Can't do anything. So,
That's such a bummer.
but they're healthy.
That's
They're
good.
alive. So
That's
but
really
they know
good.
they can't be going anywhere.
Yeah.
So
I actually just got word that because my grandma is in a home in Santa Monica.
yeah.
And she talked to my dad recently. This is my mom's mom. Mm-hmm. My mom has since passed away of pancreatic cancer like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But you knew that. You
Yeah.
didn't. But
You did. I did. So I'm better than you.
yes. So my dad talked to her, and no COVID has come through the home
Good for
there,
them.
which is great. Yeah, she's really up there. And I keep thinking, man, she's going to outlive everybody.
Good. Yeah, COVID is ripping through retirement homes like crazy.
Yes. It's
One person gets it,
crazy.
suddenly there's like 30
It's
people.
well, yeah, because the stay-at-home thing has a whole new meaning. You're staying at home with somebody who's contaminated.
Yeah. And then if it starts spreading there, it just keeps spreading.
It's so scary. These poor old people, they just get it and they
Can't
get
go
taken out real fast.
anywhere. No.
That's so
I
sad.
haven't watched any news today.
Yeah, me neither.
I normally watch news every day just to
I have
see,
yeah.
get the updates and stuff.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have cable, so I don't really watch that. But
Right.
when I do catch anything that's news wise, it's usually through YouTube
Okay.
or Facebook. You know,
Right.
so I haven't gone on either of those today.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. Usually I'll flip through the news channels.
Probably a good thing. We need a break from the news.
Yeah, well, skin to the point, it's the same thing every
It
day.
is,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? And especially the news, like we talked about this before, the media sucks. Where
horrible.
everything's politically motivated, and you're watching it and you're going, okay, it's not, what's going on with the disease?
Yeah, yeah.
How is,
Can we not talk anymore about how Trump is a liar? No.
I know. I get it.
Yeah.
I don't like him either, but the
Yeah.
whole thing can't be about how he screwed it up. Like,
Right.
at some point you got to go, all
Absolutely.
right, it's screwed up. Now what do we do?
Yeah, exactly.
Here's another thing Trump
get
did
over it.
stupid. I get
Yes.
it. I understand.
Yeah. Let's move on from that.
Or even
and
Fox
do other
attacks. Now
things.
Fox is it's funny because Fox always have to have someone to attack.
Oh.
And now they're on the World Health Organization
Oh.
or in China because they're investigating where it came from.
Right.
So that's
they still haven't figured out where it came from.
oh no, they know
exactly.
where it came from, but right now it's how much China hid about it and lied about it and all this other stuff.
Great.
So that's what's coming out, and now they're
fun.
actually investigating it, and they're going, "Oh my god!" Because,
Yeah.
and there was about a 3-week time span.
So is it bats? Somebody ate a bat?
Well, yeah, it was probably 99% sure it was somebody ate a bat and somebody got it in Wahoo, China. Wahoo,
Wuhan.
Wuhan, Wahoo, Wuhan, whatever. That could be racist if you think about it. Sorry,
It's racial. No, I'm
Racial?
just kidding.
Whatever.
I'm kidding.
but yeah, they're starting to track back, and I'm sure I know China screwed up.
Yeah.
The first guy they fired, and he ended up dying. And the doctor that caught it and says, "This is the thing." And
Yeah.
they're like, "No, it's not." He's like, "Oh, yeah, it's
No,
a
really.
fucking thing."
I'm trying to tell you.
And they go, "You can't
We're
tell
all gonna
anyone."
die.
Yeah, so they tried to hide it, and then it blew up, and then a
Wow.
million people made mistakes here that fucked this whole thing.
Of course.
So it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
But the Fox News' angle and the Republican angle, especially Trump's angle, has always been to have an enemy. So now the enemy is China and the World Health Organization.
Mm-hmm.
So every news segment, here's what China did too. And I'm like, I know what China did. I get it. I
We don't
get
know.
it. When can I go to the beach? That's all I give a shit about.
Same.
What am I supposed to eat?
all I wanna know.
What do you want me to do? How many masks am I supposed to wear?
Yes.
How my daughters, can they go out? Can they go for a walk? That's
Right.
what I want to know.
Right.
How's the curve going? What's
Yes. Yeah. Is it
how's
flattening
California?
yet? Is it flat yet?
Yes. Tell me the things I need to know.
Right.
Here's another thing about the bat. I don't care about the bats.
I don't care about the bat either.
Yeah. But they're all
Just
the media.
stop eating weird foods altogether. Don't eat scorpions. Don't eat.
Let's not get
Come on.
crazy. You should be able to eat whatever you want. That's a topic for another podcast.
No, it's gross.
Just because you're eating almond sauce with your fucking chicken doesn't mean everybody in the world has got to be eating
Hey man,
healthy.
it's pretty good.
I'm sure it sounds really good. That's the other thing, though. I don't know. I give you credit because I'm also trying to go cheap. You know, it's like
I
have a
know.
25-pound bag of rice and a 20-pound bag of potatoes. I can eat on that for weeks with my kids.
Right, but
and it
that's
costs
how-
me less than $20.
It's so I know.
eat
but
healthy
I
is
can't-
expensive.
Yes, I know, and it's it's really rough actually because I'm trying to figure out okay what's going to taste good and be healthy.
Right.
You know, because there's a lot of things that are healthy and that taste like shit.
Sure.
So you got to make it taste good.
Right.
So now I'm kind of like, okay, well, how can I make this less expensive? Kind of give a variation on it where I'm just not eating the stuff I'm not supposed to eat and sticking with the stuff that I can eat and make it less expensive than it
Right.
is. So it's rough, but you know we'll get through it.
'Cause when you told me about the shopping thing today, if you're eating healthy, you're buying 300 different things.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like a bag of potatoes, I could do 30 different things with that bag of potatoes.
Yep.
You know, I could bake it, boil it, fry it. I don't give a shit. You know, I can
Yeah.
make all that crap. So, but when you're eating healthy, you're like, oh, I need a tablespoon of cod liver oil. You're like,
Yeah.
what? No one needs that.
Nobody-
And then you need
nobody
I
needs
need
that.
hemp seeds ground into a paste.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's-
Oh my God, that was one of the things that I
believe
need
it.
to
Yeah,
get.
It's hard stuff, man. It's hard to find this. And you can buy little bits of it here and there.
Almond flour.
Yeah, almond flour. Yeah, there you go.
Potato starch.
Yep. Yeah.
Vanilla
Stuff.
bean powder.
Yeah.
Like really? What else is it? Something colloidal silver. No, I'm just kidding. It's all sorts
Coil
of-
silver?
I'm drinking silver now.
It's hard. It's expensive. You
Yeah.
got to buy a lot of stuff.
Yep.
And it was hard to eat healthy when you're traveling, like airports.
Absolutely.
They should do a bit about that. You can go to McDonald's and get a whole meal for like $5.
Yeah.
But if I go to the health market, there's a place in the LAX in the Terminal 4 where you
Is
fly
there
out
really?
American that there's a $30 burrito. Oh, it's a $28
what?
plant-based vegetarian burrito.
I bet it tastes like shit.
I don't know, man. When
I bet it tastes like dirt.
don't
I
think so.
really do.
I don't think so. That's why it's $28.
What?
When I was
No.
when I was eating plant-based food, there's a lot of I'm also lucky because I love vegetables.
Yeah.
Like every kind cooked every way.
Yeah.
So I don't care if you made a paste out of Brussels sprouts. I'm like, great, sweet, put it on the thing, let's go. So I'm sure the burrito's good. There was another place right next to it that did a vegetarian breakfast burrito with the veggie hash,
Yeah.
which was cheaper. That was like $13 or whatever. Still, for
Right.
an airport, it's not bad. But I used to get that. It was delicious.
Wow.
It was just like a veggie hash and potatoes and a tortilla, and you're like, it was great. But
Yeah.
the other place was the place 2 doors down. And it was all plant-based food. And I went there first. I'm like, oh, man, because I was right in the heat of that diet.
Yeah.
I go, this is great. And I was
Yeah.
there like a minute. I go, I'm not buying anything from you people. I go, I don't have $80 to eat lunch at the fucking airport. Are you kidding me?
Right.
And they're like, it's good. I go, I don't care how good
I
it is.
bet it is, but I can't. I'm not doing that.
That's close to when I stopped eating when I travel. Like when I fly, I just don't eat.
That's so sad. Yeah, well.
It's just easier. I'll do the
It
fasting.
is.
When I was doing the intermittent fasting,
Yeah.
I'll do it during the flight thing.
Oh,
I'll
that
just
makes
go, well, screw
that
it.
makes
That's
everything
8 hours of
much
not eating.
easier.
I'll be on a plane
Yeah, there you go.
and drink a ton of water.
And drink a ton of water.
Yeah,
well,
that's all.
that'll fill you up. My
Yeah.
mom always, whenever I'd say to my mom, I'm hungry, she goes, have a glass of water.
It's the opposite. I say it to my mom. It's the opposite.
Really?
My mom hates water. During this whole, just a few weeks ago, she said to me, it was during the Corona thing, and I go, all right, here's what I read about the Corona thing so far.
Yeah.
I go, first of all, if you drink some water every 15 minutes, it's good because it clears out your throat.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, stop. You lost me right now. I go, why? She goes, I hate fucking water. I can't stand it. I go, but it's good for you. Just drink a glass
Put some
every...
lemon in it.
I go, yeah. I go, drink a glass every half hour. She goes, I'd rather have a bullet in my head than drink water. I go, why? Really
Holy cow.
yeah, that's how much she hates water. She's so angry. I go, I love water. I drink maybe 2 gallons of water a day,
Yes.
easy.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's disgusting. I go, it's not disgusting.
What? Your body is made of
Hates it. I
water.
know. She hates it so much. I go, I've never met anyone that hated water.
Well, I have.
Have you?
It's my daughter.
Oh, Jocelyn hates water?
Absolutely hates it. It's like pulling teeth to try to get her
Really?
to drink it. We have to tell her, okay, you have to have like 4 glasses of water before you have a Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
or one of those ice drinks that she likes so much, which is it's 0 sugar.
Right.
It's like a carbonated sweet water something.
Right.
But you have to have 4 glasses of regular water before you
can
have
do
that.
Right.
And she's like, oh. she does the kid thing. Oh. So we've made a game out of it.
Okay. Oh,
Everybody gets a glass of water,
Yeah.
and we all chug it as fast as we can.
All right. Cool.
And then whoever does it first wins.
What do you win? More water?
More water.
I think I found a flaw in that game. I like it.
I like it because I'm usually the one that finishes first.
No.
So I'm like, yeah, I drank my glass of water. Did you?
See, my kids drink water like crazy.
That's good.
When growing up, we only gave them water. Well, they had
yeah.
formula, then we gave them water.
Right.
And we did a little bit of milk when they were early on.
Sure.
But they never, ever drank pop. So
Yeah.
when we would go to different parties and stuff, they have coolers with pop and juice and these juice pouches and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Like Capri Suns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my kids always would be like, we would bring water.
Can we have
Because they
water?
would be,
Yeah.
do you have any water? And they were like,
Oh.
oh, yeah, sure. They're like,
Yeah, because
they're confused.
that's a
Like,
weird
okay.
thing.
So even now, like at my house, the kids, they don't drink any pop.
Right.
It's water that we always have constantly.
That's
Anna makes
good.
green tea.
Yeah.
So we drink water, we drink green tea, and that's it. That's pretty much
See,
it.
that's so good.
And
I wish
Anna does the lemon water thing every day.
I like lemon water too.
Yeah, she puts too much lemon in. It's gross.
Well, I mean, like I said, if you do like the cucumber, a little lime and lemon water,
Yeah.
just in a pitcher,
Yeah.
and then everybody takes a little bit,
Yeah.
just slices, not like juice, you
Yeah.
know. So
No, you put sliced cucumber in there. It's
Yeah.
great. That's really good. I forgot about that. We should do
it's
that.
called spa water.
Is it
really
called?
yummy.
Spa water?
Yeah,
They have that. They serve that at cruise ships when you're coming back to port or coming back to the ship.
it's very hydrating. Yeah,
Yeah, if you spend the day in Mexico or Bahamas or wherever the hell you're at,
Yeah.
as you walk up to the ship, there's a huge thing of orange water, lemon water, cucumber water.
oh nice.
And you walk up and they have cups, you just fill it up, and you know what I mean? You
like
just grab
it.
whatever you want. Yeah.
I like that a lot.
It's really good when it's hot out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like
so
refreshing.
hydrating,
Oh,
so
yeah.
refreshing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah,
yeah, making me think about my cucumber juice tomorrow.
that's good. That you're looking forward to something healthy, all happy.
Yeah.
Like that's the best.
I got to figure out how I can make some of the breakfast things in the morning to take to work with me.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, some for the thing?
Yeah,
From the book?
from my book. Yeah.
Okay.
The book I'm reading is called Thyroid Healing. And I can't remember. It's a guy who wrote it. I can't remember
I
who
can
wrote
Google
it.
it right now.
Yeah, you
It's going
should.
to take me a while.
Yeah. My phone is the one that's recording, so I can't look.
So I do all the research for the show.
Yes.
Thyroid healing.
Lenny, get on that.
Yes, ma'am. Anthony William?
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah. He's a very good writer. It's almost written like a Bible is written in the
Really?
sense that it's like you have something that should be a page is like in one section,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have another thing like here, and then another one on this side. So there's like 2 pages worth of stuff.
It's written in columns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In columns. I'm just like, I don't like reading like that.
It's
I'm a weird-
confusing. Wouldn't
it
it be?
is.
Yeah. Couldn't you just, it would be the same amount of
read it
pages
like
if you
a
just did
book.
pages, right?
Yeah.
If you did regular. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're taking up the same amount of space.
Exactly. I also wish that the Bible was written like an actual book instead of in columns. So
Okay.
I can get through it.
We have to bring that up with the author.
Yeah. You know, King James.
Sure. Is that him? Is that the guy?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of versions. I don't know who's in charge of
Yeah,
what.
I don't know. Maybe we can go back in time and talk to Constantine.
Yeah.
Can you rewrite it again, please? Because we don't get it.
We have no idea. They change it every few years.
They do.
And they leave shit in that makes no sense.
Yes.
They leave the stonings in there. You're like,
know.
why would you leave that in there?
Yeah, for what? This commandment, I don't understand this at all. This thou shalt not envy anyone. No, I don't know. I don't get it.
Thou shalt not covet another man's wife.
Yeah, there's that.
And also, a man shouldn't lay with another man. That's not a commandment, though, right? That's written in the Bible somewhere, though.
What? You know what? I have yet to find that text.
Let's Google it. Because it's in there somewhere. That's what the rights always complain about when they're talking about gay rights.
Yeah.
Like it's written in the Bible. One man should not lay with another. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what is that Sodom and Gomorrah? No. What book is that? I can't remember what book that is.
I don't know, but it's always...
That Sodom and Gomorrah.
But they always take something from the Bible, and it's interpreted. It's all interpreted.
Yeah.
And people interpret it a certain way, and they go, this is what it means.
But-
They go, you don't really know that's what it means.
Yeah, no. I mean, to be honest, too, I think that the Bible is basically a history book that's telling you what happened in the time. And people were actually very disgusted with a lot of the things that were happening. The Romans, there was a bunch of guys laying with guys at that time, you know.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, you found it?
Leviticus 18 and 20.
Oh.
Thou shalt not lie with a male as with a woman. It is an abomination. Chapter 18, verse 2.
And this is the Old Testament.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Still, yeah, it must be. But it's still in there. I think it's still in there. Chapter 18, verse 2. I don't know. If a man lies with a male as with a woman, both have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
Oh.
Their blood is upon them.
Wow.
Okay, wow.
That's a little extreme.
A little harsh. Okay.
But that's the Old Testament, and then Jesus came, and that is
And
the
they
New
updated
Testament. Then there's the New Testament. Even though we have the Old Testament along with the New Testament, they don't address the man lying with another man in the New Testament.
Okay. Does it say something like, thou shalt not ask, thou shalt not tell?
I don't think so,
Okay,
but
I
that
don't
should be something.
It should be something.
Don't ask, don't tell.
It's Leviticus 18, 22, 20, and 13. Okay. So they're going to lay a man. It just says...
And that's it, right? That's the only part that it's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's other... where are these? These are quotes. I don't know where these are coming from. Timothy? There's a Timothy?
Oh, yeah.
Timothy 1:10?
Yeah. I think that's New Testament. I'm not sure.
Oh, the sexually immoral men who practice homosexuality, enslavers, liars, perjurers, and whatever else is contrary to sound doctrine.
Oh, well, then those are all sins
All
that
those
he's
things?
naming off. Yeah.
Yeah, except
Perjuring and...
Yeah, but not homosexuality.
But
Enslavers, liars, perjurers, those are all sins, lies.
right. He's telling you not to do those things. What was the thing before that? In Timothy, he's telling you to...
It just says the sexual immoral men who practice homosexuality.
Yep, he's stating that that's
liars,
a sin.
Perjurers, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
There you go. By the way, if you're coming to us for the proper verbiage of the Bible, you're coming to the wrong show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're just...
As I'm sifting through Wikipedia trying to find the right...
There you go.
quotes.
I mean, Wikipedia is a great source of anything, so...
Sure, whatever. That's where I get all my info.
That's where I get all my info for my other show, too. Well, a lot of it anyway. But yeah, that's funny. Bible. Why did we go there?
I don't remember what we got there. Oh, we're just talking about column writing.
Yeah. Yes.
Your health book written in columns.
Yeah.
Okay.
I freaking hate it. I can't read like that. I read
that's confusing.
books like, left to right. That's it.
Can you cover it up? Get like a piece of paper, like you do when you're a kid. Remember, you just
annoying.
cover it up so you can only read it, and then cover. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I do with, the paper, like to go down the page.
Right.
I suppose I could do that and that, but that's frustrating too. I don't know.
Okay.
Especially when I'm in bed, then I have to go like this. That's not okay.
No,
I don't
that's
like
not
that.
good at all.
Maybe I should cut a piece of paper out like in that shape and go meow.
Maybe you should just learn to read without the paper.
Hey,
Without the paper.
maybe you should just learn to read.
I didn't stop there. I said learn to read without the paper.
Hey, I have a hard time reading as it is. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much for listening. I've been Nicolette, and this has been Lenny. And you can catch us on our social media because I keep forgetting to plug that stuff.
That's right. Go to LennySchmidt.com or go to Facebook, Lenny Schmidt Comedy, to see my Facebook Live every Monday through Friday at 6 o'clock. And also, I put up comedic videos also right after those shows, and it'll give you an opportunity to join my Patreon page to get 2-3 live stand-up shows a month.
Hooray.
That's it. Just search my name, Lenny Schmidt, at Patreon.
There you go. And then our show is Lenny and Nicolette show with the, I think it's the ampersand, or is it an and?
I don't know. Let's look.
At Instagram and also on Facebook. I believe we have a group now. Or not a group, a page.
We do. I got a message about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I made you an admin.
Oh, look at that. I'm important.
You can start posting stuff on our page.
It's just Lenny Nicolette show.
Oh,
on Instagram,
okay.
It's Lenny Nicolette show.
Okay, Lenny Nicolette show. And
Be way more prepared than this. It's
okay. Yes, I was just going to say, thank you, Robin. He's a godsend. All right. And like I said, we're also on Facebook. And thank you so much for listening. And we'll see you later.
Bye. Bye.